Hello, everybody, and welcome along to a live pre-match chat ahead of Leeds United's clash with Manchester United at Elland Road. The War of the Roses returns to Elland Road for the first time in the Premier League since October 2003. We are, of course, live right now on YouTube and Facebook, so hello to all those who are tuning in right now. Make sure to get your comments in. I am, of course, Ed McIntyre, and joining me remotely is Leeds United fan Kev Markey. Kev, hello.
Afternoon, Ed. How's things with you?
Not too bad, not too bad. How are you? Are you looking forward to the game today?
Looking forward, yeah. Looking more forward to this one than the previous one, I think. At least the team seems a bit more settled this time. Last time we were going through, I think we were picking everybody at centre-back for the first 10 games of the season, but I think Llorente's fitted in really nicely at the back now, and Strike obviously is a good deputy for Cooper. He's coming on leaps and bounds every game, so I'm a bit more confident. Not too sure. Alioski at the back sometimes is a bit unpredictable, but obviously Ayling's had a wonderful season. So yeah, looking forward to the game a bit more than last time. Like I said, hopefully, we'll put in a good performance there.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really looking forward to the game today because, of course, it's been a whirlwind of a week for football fans across the world. And, I think a game like Leeds United versus Manchester United is just the perfect game to get our minds back onto actual football. And, it's just a shame that, fans aren't in the ground for this game because it would have been some occasion.
Yeah, I mean, I've been looking at the some of the messages on Twitter, and the press guys were saying, well, this is what football's all about this afternoon at Elland Road. It's an old-fashioned ground. It's got loads of history, and it's Leeds versus Man United. It's one of the big games, really. Forget about we haven't really met each other in the last 16 years. It's always going to be the fixture for Leeds fans. The Man United fans, maybe they won't admit it as much, but this is the game they want as well, I think. And I think they're really pleased that it's back on the fixture list, really, because I think they've missed us over the years. So they might not admit it, but I'm sure they feel the same about the game as what we do. And yeah, it's a real battle, War of the Roses, like you say, and it's steeped in history. And hopefully today's game won't let that legacy down.
Yeah. Hopefully today's game doesn't disappoint. Of course, Leeds in great form heading into this one. 5 games unbeaten, including wins away at Manchester City and a draw at home to Liverpool last time out. So confidence is high at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, ever since that Chelsea game, really, when we, it was 0-0. Chelsea had the chances to win, but we had chances as well. We hit the woodwork. That was the game that gave us a massive lift, I think, because ever since then, we've sort of moved on. We've ensured our, Premier League safety now for the season. Nobody can catch us down there. And we should really try and enjoy these last sort of 6 games now and just, put a marker in the sand for next season to say, hopefully go beyond 50 points. And we can reflect on it at the end of the season and hopefully say, it's not a bad introduction back to the Premier League, really. And I think most Leeds fans are just waiting for the news now for Bielsa to say that he's going to be staying on for another season, and that will make our summer, really. And we look forward to some new players coming in during the pre-season.
Yeah, absolutely. We're just looking forward to the summer now because for this season, we're mathematically safe. I think realistically, the highest we will finish is probably 9th, just above Arsenal. So all focus is on finishing as high as possible, obviously. But realistically, nothing else to play for this season. So it's games like today really that we're looking forward to. And hopefully, as you say, Bielsa does sign that contract. But no surprise today that Bielsa's named an unchanged lineup for today's game. Meslier in goal, Ayling, Struick, Llorente, Alioski, Phillips, Dallas, Harrison, Roberts, Costa and Bamford. And on the bench you've got Casilla, Robin Koch, Berardi, Shackleton, Click, Somerville. I think you got Hernandez as well, Poveda, and Greenwood. So an unchanged lineup. Not surprised with that. But of course, no Rafinha due to a thigh problem. No Rodrigo, muscular problem there, and Forshaw, bless him, picked up another injury in the 23s. So hopefully he's back soon. But no Rafinha, Kev. Do we miss him against Liverpool, do you think? And will we miss him today?
Yeah. He does something different, doesn't he, in the games? I mean, damn that Man City defender for bringing him down like he did, like a rugby tackle. He didn't even get a booking for that. I thought were a disgusting tackle that, and he got away with it, and he's kept him out the last 2 games now. And yeah, he would have made a difference against Liverpool for sure, because even the teammates don't know what he's going to be doing. So, the opposition won't know either. He's got a little trick in him, hasn't he? And that's what we love about him. You love these wingers with little tricks, and he's got tricks in abundance. And yeah, we'll miss him today for sure. But Costa's stepped in okay. He played really well against Man City. I thought he was involved in both goals. A bit more quieter against Liverpool. But him and Harrison, Harrison's had a great season overall. He's a Man City player still, so hopefully he'll have a bit of fire in his belly today with the Man U game, and hopefully he'll show them. Hopefully, at the end of the game, we won't be saying that we missed Rafa. We'll be saying, hopefully we'll see him against Brighton next week, because as soon as he's fit, he'll be straight back in for sure. But it's up to Costa and Harrison and the likes of Pavetta now when he does step in to say, to give Bielsa something else to think about. So hopefully he'll have plenty to think about going into the Brighton game if Rafa is fit.
Yeah, I guess that's a big incentive for the wingers now. That now that Rafinha's injured, it's their chance to make a statement and say, look, even if Rafinha comes back, I've been good for recent weeks. I should be starting.
Yeah.
Ian Pavetta as well. He did good against Liverpool. But no, we'll certainly miss Rafinha. I think even when Rafinha has a game where you'd probably give him a 6 or 7 out of 10, he's still one of the standout players for us, because he's just so exciting to watch. So hopefully he's back soon. Of course, nobody. What are we saying, Kev?
He gets a 7 out of 10 straight away for me, yeah. As soon as he walks on the pitch, he's got his shorts sort of tucked up, and he looks like a real character, doesn't he? He gets a 7 out of 10 before he kicks the ball, but anything after that is a bonus, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no Rodrigo today. Of course, record signing. We've missed him, but we haven't had Rodrigo for most of the season, so I think we're used to playing without him now. And Tyler Roberts, he's been playing brilliantly. Yeah. Tyler Roberts just needs to find that goal, doesn't he?
Should have scored really against Liverpool, shouldn't he, the other night? It's straight at the goalkeeper's chest when he had the fantastic opportunity. I feel for the lad, but this is his 10th consecutive game in the team now. So obviously Bielsa's got loads of faith in the guy. He's got loads of little tricks. He set up Harrison for a great chance as well inside the box on Monday night. Harrison should have scored as well, but the keeper got his foot to it. But hopefully today it might be the day when he says, this is my day today, and he might get the match winner. Hopefully he does, because he deserves a goal for his performances.
Yeah, absolutely he does. Of course, no Liam Cooper serving his second of a 3-match ban. Of course, club captain, we're going to miss him, but Diego Llorente's been superb recent weeks. Pascal Struik's been incredible this season. Just watching him develop's been awesome. And of course, Robin Koch's back, Berardi's back. So we should be fine without Liam Cooper, shouldn't we?
Yeah, I mean, like you say, he's the skipper. He organises the defence, but Llorente's been superb ever since he came back from injury. Struik's fitted in really nicely. He's probably unlucky to be out of the team really sometimes when you think about it. But I've got faith in those. But they'll have their hands full this afternoon. It's going to be a tough game with the strikers and the amount of pressure that Man United will be putting on our back four. So everybody's got to be on the toes today. We don't want another embarrassing scoreline like last time.
Yeah,
as long as we got 2-0 down after 2 or 3 minutes, that'll be an improvement straight away. But obviously I've noticed he's brought James in for Pogba, because obviously they want to hit us on the break with a bit of pace. You can tell that, and he's got faith in James against teams like us who do get stretched at times when we are sort of attacking. So we do leave a lot of space at the back. So if it's still 0-0 after 5 minutes, I'll be more confident than last time, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, you're right in saying that the team are going to have their hands full, against this Manchester United team. So they've got Henderson in goal, Lindelof, Maguire, Marcus Rashford, Greenwood, Fred, Bruno Fernandes, Daniel James, Luke Shaw, Wan-Bissaka and McTominay. And on the bench, you've got David De Gea, Alex Telles, Bailly, Tuanzebe, Matic, Mata, Pogba, Van der Beek and Cavani. A factor, though, that Pogba's been dropped. He's fasting at the moment, so that could possibly be a factor there. But no, Marcus Rashford starts despite Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in his press conference this week saying he's not trained at all this week, which is quite surprising. So that could be a weak side there that we might be able to exploit.
Yeah, it's a bit surprising. I thought I might have given him a rest, especially when they got a big game in the week against Roma in the Europa League, which is why he's probably rested Pogba as well. And Cavani's on the bench. But yeah, I mean, I thought Rashford might be benched as well. And it's not as if I don't think they've got much chance of overtaking Man City at the top, and they're more or less cemented the top 4 position now. So you think he would be maybe give one of his other strikers a bit of a run out, but obviously it's a big game. They don't want to lose this, do they, really, against Leeds? So yeah, slightly surprised Rashford is playing. I mean, unfortunately for us, he is a great striker as well, but you never know. If we keep him quiet, he might get an early sub, and we can forget about it for the rest of the game. But yeah, the back 4 is going to be stretched today. But like I said before, we've got to be on our toes against that sort of strike power they've got. If we keep a clean sheet there today, it'd be like winning the game for me, because look at their away record: 16 games away from home, 10 wins, 6 draws, no defeats. That defeat's got to come eventually. It'd be nice if it comes today with the Roberts match winner, and everybody goes home happy. But I'm maybe slightly wishful thinking there, but that's what Leeds fans do. If we don't think positively, we might as well just pack it in.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to go into games, full of confidence, especially now, because, now we've got nothing to play for. So you want to go into games thinking that, that you've got a chance of winning. Exactly. Obviously, games like this, I've, got zero expectation, because I don't want to build myself up thinking we're going to win. Then, if we lose, then I'm gutted. But, I mean, it's going to be a tough game. Bruno Fernandes, you look at his record this season, 24 goals, 14 assists. Cavani on the bench, he's got 10 goals and 2 assists this season. He's been performing really well. Mason Greenwood, he's come on strong this season, 9 goals, 5 assists for him. Maguire and Lindelof at the back, so they're going to be strong at set pieces. So, you know what, I'm really nervous about today. They've got plenty of threats, and of course we lost 6-2 at Old Trafford back in December. I think the way Manchester United set up, they defend quite well and then look to hit on a break, and then because we play so open, I think it seems like us, Man United, love to play against. That's why they beat Manchester City a few weeks ago. So could another 6-2 be on the card today? Because it's going to be a fascinating game.
I don't know about 6-2, Ed, but there could be 8 goals in the game, though, for sure.
Yeah,
yeah, you can see why Lingard couldn't really get into the team. I think with Fernandes' form, so he moved on to West Ham, and he's a class striker. He's a class player, is Lingard as well. And they don't need him anymore, really. So it shows you how powerful Fernandes has been this season. I mean, we can't be as open as we were, obviously, at Old Trafford. We were quite open against Liverpool, to be fair, in the first half. They opened us up a few times. We were lucky just to keep the score down to 1, really, in the first half. But the second half, I thought we were superb and could have won the game quite easily. If we keep them quiet for the first 15, 20 minutes, I think they'll put a good foothold into the game. It'd be nice to see Patrick Bamford get back on the score sheet as well. He was a bit unlucky again on Monday night, hitting the bar, and he had a great one-on-one with the keeper that he fluffed. But today's the day to, whoever scores today will make a name for himself, and everybody's going to be talking about it for the next few years, because that's what happens in these games. We always remember. We might forget all the other games against Burnley and whoever, Wolves, but we never forget Man United games. We're still talking about that 6-2 defeat in December. We're still talking about games 20 years ago. We're still talking about Beckford's winning in the FA Cup. Man United and Leeds always, build stories. You always remember things from the games. And today will be no different. Whatever the result is, there's always going to be some sort of thing to discuss. As long as we're not discussing, I pray for this, a VAR decision that goes either way. I don't want to be talking about that tomorrow.
Yeah.
VAR is just getting so ridiculous now. It's just, it's getting beyond a joke.
Yeah.
So we don't want any VAR controversial decisions. We just want a normal game, normal performances, entertaining, and as long as we win, everybody's happy.
Yeah, absolutely. And, something to talk about, take our mind off, of course, this European Super League that that story came out last week. Manchester United, they've had quite a disruptive week, of course. They were involved in the European Super League, obviously pulled out. There's been protests at their training ground this week and at Old Trafford this week. So, could those distractions this past week have, interfered in their preparations for the game?
I mean, some fans went down to the Carrington training ground, I believe, just to make a point. But I don't think it was anything, too bad. Players will probably took it in the stride a little bit. They used to sort of having loads of press on them at Old Trafford, I suppose. But I don't think it will have affected them in either way. They're fairly comfortable in the league at the moment. Their big game, really, apart from after today, will be Rome on Thursday. They'll want to win that trophy for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're not going to win the league, are they? They're 11 points off the top now. Win today takes it to 9. I mean, they're going to finish second. So in the league, realistically, they have nothing to play for. So they want to win the Europa League for sure. So will they have one eye on the midweek game?
I think they will, actually, yeah. Because Solskjaer has been criticised for getting to semi-finals and not being able to get to a final. This is his opportunity, really, now, to win a trophy. He doesn't want to be spoken about as 2 or 3 seasons into his tenure as coach at Man United and not winning anything. It's horrible. I mean, Wenger used to say, if you finish in the top 4, it's like winning a trophy because you've qualified for the Champions League. I mean, Arsenal must be wishing they still had him there now. It's that old adage: be careful what you wish for, because they've been pretty useless since he left. But I think he'll be concentrating on the Roma game Thursday, but he'll want to get a good result today going into that game for sure. And what better result than beating Leeds at Elland Road? Yeah,
absolutely. They'll certainly be well up for the game. Maybe some players may not go in for 50-50 challenges to keep themselves fit for midweek's game, but they're certainly going to want to win and keep up, their amazing form. 5 wins in a row in all competitions heading into this. Just 1 loss in 20 in all competitions. So they're in good form at the moment, so they want to keep that up. But hopefully.
Man City, they were in fantastic form.
Yeah, exactly. And if we can beat Manchester City away, we can beat anyone, right? So it's all about how we start. As long as we're not 2-0 down in the first 2 minutes, then it'll be great.
Like you say,
but we don't have a good record against these lot. Of course, 6-2 loss earlier on in the season, 4-0 loss in Australia in a friendly a couple of years ago. We haven't beaten Manchester United in the Premier League since September 2002, where we won 1-0 at Elland Road. But can we win today, Kev? What's your score prediction for today?
Leeds can win quite easily, and they can also lose quite easily, as you know from this season. But I think we can win for sure. But it's just keeping a clean sheet. That's what worries me. But we can win. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Leeds and Roberts amongst the goal scorers. That'd be great. Holy Ghost has got a Costa to score. Holy Ghost on YouTube says Costa to score. Put a 5 on it. Good luck with your bet there, Holy Ghost. You got to see your 5 again, mate. That's for sure. No, hopefully Costa does. You never know, though. You never know. Yeah, I mean, I really want to beat this line. I think there'll be plenty of goals in this. It would be great to just see like an entertaining 4-3 win. Or something very nervous but entertaining, something like that. But I want to beat these lots, certainly do. Of course, we're unbeaten, as I said, heading into this. The last time we completed an April month unbeaten in the league was in 2001, which brought David O'Leary the Manager of the Month award. That was also the last time a Leeds manager won that award in the top flight. So, hopefully we can repeat history today and, go unbeaten in this month. That'll be fantastic. And if Bamford scores as well, then Bamford only has to score in May to have completed a record of scoring in every month in a calendar year for Leeds United. So hopefully he gets a goal today. But thank you very much for joining me, Kev. We'll end it there. It's been great. 10 minutes. So Holy Ghost saying Somerville 88th minute equaliser. Yeah, it'd be great to see him going. He's going 2-2 there as well. Yeah, I'd take a draw. Certainly take a draw. But it's certainly would. As long as we don't lose and keep the run going, that'd be nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but no, thank you very much for joining me, Kev. Where can people find you?
Leeds United _mad on Twitter. Leeds United mad on Facebook. Please feel free to join up and look what's going on both sides.
Yeah, absolutely. Go and follow Kev, and make sure if you're brand new around here, make sure to subscribe and follow as well. Give the video a like. And until next time, take care and enjoy the game.